Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jayyduty here. You got to build the habit of saving money. And this is why it's important, right? It's because when I first got my job, I was getting crazy checks, right? You know, I work at McDonald's. They pay me like $15 to $16 an hour. I forgot. I don't care because I will be rich and successful in the future. It will happen. That's why I don't care about working a job, because at the end of the day, I will get rich. So a lot of people, they be like, well, Jayyduty, you know, working a job slows down ambition. Not for me. Working a job actually improved my ambition level. It actually make me a better version. It's not your 9 to 5 that's holding you back. It's your 5 to 9 that's holding you back. How do you wake up? Do you wake up with the right intentions? Do you wake up knowing that you want to win out the day? Do you wake up chasing your dreams? Do you bring your dreams, aspirations with you? Are you even ambitious? Are you even trying to improve your work ethic day by day? What are you doing in your everyday life that would keep you pushing forward? That would just make you the 1% man? Listen, y'all, when I first had my job, you know, I was going crazy with spending money. I ain't had no financial discipline because I was just a good-hearted nigga. Like, I always focused on, you know, spending money on everybody else instead of myself. And I used to always just spend money. Like, I even had to delete the DoorDash app and delete Uber app off my phone because it was like the shit was just drastically making me broke. And I hate being broke. Being broke is not funny. I don't know how people buy a lot of designer clothes knowing they finna be broke afterwards. And then they make an excuse like, oh, because I know I'm going to get it back. I know I'm going to get my money back every time. I work a 9 to 5. I know I'm going to get paid every 2 weeks. I know. I don't believe it. I just know. I'm going to get paid every 2. That don't mean I should just spend money like it's nothing. You got to respect the money, bro. Like, if you want to be rich, you got to be evil. You got to respect money. And you probably like, well, Jayyduty, be evil. What do you mean? You got to be selfish. Tell people no. Neglect how people feel about you. Literally, because a lot of people gonna feel like, oh yeah, bro, you selfish, bro. You never take care of your peoples. Like when Lil Durk left the hood and got rich, everybody like, yeah, Lil Durk, he don't take care of his hood. He don't take care of his people. Lil Durk never did nothing for his peoples, because Lil Durk the only one that had to work hard to his goals and dreams, aspirations. He the only person who stayed consistent. He the only person who had to get himself out that hard time. Why do people feel like they deserve everything when they ain't even do anything? Why? Bro, whatever you want inside your life, whether you want to be happy, rich, successful, you want to take care of yourself, you got to work up to those things, bro. Nothing is not going to give handed to you, my nigga. Ain't shit going to pop out the sky and give it to you, my nigga. You got to go out there and get it. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay dedicated. You got to take risk others won't. You got to keep going when others quick. And, oh, yeah, you got to wait 10 years for it to pop off. Literally. You have to keep going. Like, separate yourself from individuals who feel like you a fuck nigga because you don't want to give away your pockets. Because, my nigga, I was so, you know, like, I was so good-hearted, and I used to always take care of people. Like, nigga, I'll spend my last on you. Like, dead ass. I'll spend my last. I was always that type of individual. Like, when I used to work in the hood, right? I used to work at a little small job, you know, Burlington, right? And, you know, I used to just buy people shell, buy weed for the gang and stuff like that. The second I said no, people start looking at me funny. The second I separated from that friend group, people start looking at me like I was the problem. It's not that you the problem. It's just that you don't fit that script no more. Everybody, they just faking it. They don't really love themselves. They don't really care about themselves. Like, once you start to level up, once you start to get better, and once you see your own mistakes, you start tapping into different realizations, you start following that inner dialogue, people start looking at you like you the problem. Like, oh, yeah, you crazy as hell. Like, my nigga, best believe, my nigga, when I get rich, yes, I'm leaving my hometown. Duh. Like, when you move on to bigger and better things, you're going to move on to a different house. Y'all know that, right? Like, if I make $1 million a year, you think I'm still be here? You think I'm going to still be in my mama's house? No, nigga, me and my mama, we getting the fuck on. I'm taking my mama out the hood before I take my homie out the hood, nigga. Can we normalize that type of thinking? We take care of our peoples before we take care of other people. Can we normalize that? We can't do everything at once. Just because you see, oh, yeah, man, these rappers, they rich on social media, they making millions of dollars. Why they can't take care of the world? Because the world don't even take care of themselves. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't expect somebody to take care of you. Take care of yourself. Literally. Literally. I was never that type of person who just begged. Oh, yeah, bro, you got this, bro, you got $20, bro, you got 10. Bro, you a fuck nigga, bro. You remember when I did this for you? Like, I don't do that. Like, that's lame as hell. It's childish. It really is, because it's like, my nigga, why are you acting like that? It's plenty of ways to get money. Why are you bashing me because I'm not giving you my money? It's plenty of ways to just make money out here. That's why it's important for you to save, my nigga. Be quiet, bro. Just shut up. When you get money, shut up, my nigga. I used to, like, I remember, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like, what, like 4 weeks ago. It was like last month, literally. You know, I got paid for my job, you know. It was like a little $800 check. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. You get what I'm saying? I go downstairs to my brother. Yeah, nigga got paid. Yeah, y'all niggas broke on her. Everybody had their hand out. It wasn't no congratulations, bro. On God, I'm about to get right with you, bro. Like, on God, I'm about to start applying for jobs too. Niggas ain't gonna even look at your work ethic or what you got going on or what you achieve for yourself as success or as motivation. They'll look at it like, oh yeah, I can get something from it then. Like, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, I met a bunch of millionaires in my life. I met 3 millionaires while working at this job I'm recently working at right now. I ain't never said, oh yeah, can you do this? Can you cash out me $100? Come on, bro, you a millionaire, bro. Just cash out me $100. Hell no, nigga. How did you even get to that position where you a millionaire? How did you get that? I'd rather ask for some advice instead of asking what's in their pockets. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what's in your pockets. If I see that you intellectual, you wealthy, I'ma try to learn how to do it so I can get it too. Like, if you give it to me, that's like a temporary success. If you teach me how to do it, nigga, that's an everyday success, nigga. That's me sustaining that lifestyle if you teach me how to do it. Instead of learning, you would rather ask. Come on, dog. Learn from people. Don't ask people. The only time you should ask people for something is it's for some advice. Literally. Don't be asking people to be your friend. Don't be asking people to stop cheating on you. Don't be asking people for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that, nigga, that's just, I don't know, bro. That's a different type of vulnerability. Like, I don't know. I just haven't reached that type of vulnerability yet. And I feel like I'll never do that because I was always the person who always figured it out. Like, I was never a person who just always asked. Like, even when I was, like, you know, homeless, bro. Like, yeah, I got kicked out by my mama multiple times. Like, I could have went to my homeboy house. I could have went to Whoop house. I could have went to the shorty house. I could have did so many things, but instead, my nigga, I just figured things out on my own. I had to make it up with my mom. Mama, I apologize. I'm sorry. I hate asking people for shit. I hate that. Like, one thing about Jayyduty, I hate asking people for shit. I hate that. I just hate that. I don't like doing that because it's multiple ways to get money out here, and I'm grown as hell, nigga. You can go get a job, and if this job don't pay me enough, then I'm gonna work 2 jobs. I was always a hard working person. You know what I'm saying? I'm working a job and I'm a full-time content creator. So it's like I'm a hard working person. I don't need to ask people for anything. Only advice. You gotta start saving money, bro. And when you do start saving money, shut up. I had that $800 check, went downstairs, told my brothers and my friends, everybody, yeah, bro, come on, bro. You got $800, bro. Like, come on, bro, Uber us to this girl house. You know, I'm on the phone with the homie. I'm like, bro, you think I should Uber them? He was like, I mean, just to being real nigga, bro. Yeah, you should Uber them to this little bitch house, bro. Like, you just being a real nigga, bro. God, I would have done it. I was like, yeah, I know you would have done it, nigga. It's $25, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know you would have done it. But it's like, my nigga, I just don't like spending money, bro. Especially if I know it gives me no benefits. Like, it gives me no benefit, bro. It's not I only love spending money if it's attracting success, literally. I'm all about success, bro. Like, bro, I don't even spend money nowadays. Like, I be hungry as hell in the crib because, you know, my mom, she works 16 hours and stuff like that. And she can't do everything. Like, you know, me and my mom, we the only hardworking individuals in this house. You get what I'm saying? My 2 brothers, they just distracted. I'm going to just keep it just like that. They just distracted. And, you know, like, I don't really spend money on Uber. Like, I had to literally delete Uber Eats off my phone. The only time I spend money if I'm going to work. And, you know, that takes a lot of money, too, because, you know, I got an Uber to work every single day. And that's the only time I spend money. I don't spend money on anything else. Or if I'm just going to the store getting me a little milkshake. But I don't spend that much money. I hate spending money, especially if I know if it's not going to benefit me in the future. I hate that shit. I hate spending money. I don't like spending money. I like to invest. I like to save. I like to see my potential. I like to see how much I can save. I love saving. You gotta fall in love with saving money, my nigga. And see how individuals would treat you when you start to get on that type of thinking. Like, all right, man, I want to save. I'm about to save up my first $1,000. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. Why don't I have $1,000 saved up? Why am I broke as a grown person? Why am I broke? You gotta ask yourself that. Because your friend group is the reason why you could be broke. They ain't know anything. They ain't know shit. They just love smoking drugs, drinking alcohol, and focusing on things that's not important. And you are who you around. So then you will get attached to that type of focus too. You got to stay focused, my nigga. It's all about focusing on yourself, focusing on what brings priority in the future. Focus on your priority. Take risks now so you can reward yourself in the future, because you give yourself these things. If I ever start making hundred thousands of dollars off YouTube, I gave myself that. I stay consistent. I grind for it. So guess what? When I start making big money, I'm talking about $100,000 a month, I'm going to be selfish. Point blank period. I don't care what nobody else think. You got to stop caring about what people think. That's why people think rich people is evil, because rich people, they love themselves. They just in love with their bank account. They in love with their mental. And it's not the bank account that makes you rich. It's the habits that make you rich. It's knowing that you could, but you don't, because you just want to better yourself. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, my nigga, yeah, I could go buy, lots of alcohol. I could go buy pounds of weed. I could go, you feel me, buy a lot of Uber Eats and buy a lot of DoorDash. I could go take that bitch shopping. I could go do everything I want to with my money, but I don't. You know why? Because I want to be successful. Literally, I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to retire my mom. So I gotta get into this habit of saving money. So when big money start coming, I already know. I already know what to do. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about buying designer clothes. I don't care about buying a new Rolex, the new outfit. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I just care about being rich, bro. I just want to be financially stable. I just don't want to work again. I don't want my mama to work again. I just want to be financially stable without worrying about a fucking thing. Literally. That's all I want, my nigga. That's why I'm selfish, because I just want to be financially stable. Once I get to a point where systems start working for me, once I get to a point where systems and money start working for me, this is why I give back. But right now, my nigga, I got to stay selfish. I got to be evil. I got to neglect how you feel, because it's not even about me. It's about yourself. You projecting. Oh, Jayyduty, you a fuck nigga, bro. Why you don't ever want to, look out for a nigga? You calling yourself a fuck nigga. Why don't you just want to get a job and look out for yourself? Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.